next speaker is the undergraduate speaker, Greg Howell. Greg was born in Tennessee, but has traveled throughout his whole primary years. So first came to New York to go to NYU and get a bachelor's in filmmaking. After that, he went into his first career and commercial and talent agent that lasted a few years. And then he went into his second career, which lasted 25 years. In the fashion industry, selling, manufacturing, traveling the world, and co-designing clothing. This PCOM represents his third career. And so, with his third career fully underway, with his graduation in progress, Greg Howell.
I've been known to take a drink. Thank you, Malcolm, for your wonderful and gracious introduction. Welcome, everybody. Thank you and all of our distinguished guests and speakers. My fellow students, I thank you for giving me the honor of speaking today and speaking on your behalf. I'm so proud of you and proud of all of our accomplishments of the entire class of 2012. You rock! I would also like to thank my parents who are here today, as well as my dearest friends and loved ones. I'd also like to thank and recognize my sister who couldn't be here today. She's a critical care nurse in the Army Reserve and is deploying to Kuwait this week. So, today, I'm going to talk to you about the reality and purpose of dreams. No, not the one where you're naked in front of the classroom, like I always do. I'm talking about consciously cultivating an inspired dream of growth and betterment. A dream likely to be life-changing. A dream perhaps capable of changing the world. My own dream came to me recently at age 55, when my high-flying career was at a crossroads and went into hiatus. I recognized a chance to a dream of a very different, even better life. I determined to pursue that dream and encourage myself to trust my instincts. I pinpointed my personal core values and dreamed of participating in the fields of healing, wellness, and the human spirit. This dream would be the foundation of my most important life decisions. I set off into the unknown with only the dream as my guide. In a weird way, I was launching into the unknown with invisible companions. Those companions are all of you. Simultaneously and unbeknownst to one another, we were independently dreaming facets of the same dream. Soon we would also share something essential to making our dreams a reality. That something would be the collective spirit of everyone in this room. Each other, the faculty, administration, other students, our friends, and loved ones. Another crucial aspect of this process would be the Pacific College Oriental Medicine's stated mission: to educate and inspire students to become compassionate, skilled providers of patient-centered healthcare using traditional East Asian and Western medicine. We would find ourselves supported and empowered by the mission and the school's core values: compassion, education, excellence, integrity, mindfulness, and self-care. In a relatively short amount of time, our innocent, independent dreams of participating in the worlds of healing would take shape. We were in action, We shared in learning and soon acquired knowledge, skill sets, and strengths. Though we had our own unique experiences, it was an individual yet shared process. It was an ambitious, wild trip, yin and yang on steroids. Rapid-fire, intense experiences constantly changing and transforming us. Learning fiascos contrasted with brilliant epiphanies. We experimented, learned from, and taught each other. We experimented on each other. Remember shiatsu, learning to crawl on top of your client's back to apply 6 points of pressure? Jennifer, how graceful was I, crawling on top of you and balancing on your back. That was really soothing, right? And in Tweedon, we looked at each other like we had 3 heads when we were plucking, beating, pinching, and shaking each other to eliminate evil chi. Get that evil chi out of her hip, and for God's sake, don't let it into your hip. The acrobatics of these bodywork learnings seemed a bit crazy at the time, but each and every modality proved to have reason, purpose, and effect. Little did we know that to begin these new career paths, we would also have to reach back to the wisdom of 2000 BC. Harry, thank you. We would visit the dynasties of the Shah, the Shang, the Qin, and the Ming. We would meet the great thinkers, Confucius, Mencius, and Lao Tzu. Remember what he wrote, that nail biter, the Tao? There would be theories of pathology and diagnosis, Zong Fu theory, 5-element theory, and reading tongues. We would know internal wind. Kyo, Jitsu, excess, deficiency, and that universal bitch, chi stagnation. Western biomedicine, seemingly more familiar, was just as demanding and confounding. Now, which is the epiglottis and the uvula again? I can't even say it. Cerebrospinal fluid is produced in the choroid plexus, right? And reabsorbed by the arachnoid villi? Y'all better know this August 23rd for your license. And no recollection of this fascinating medicine would be complete without mentioning my favorites. Those points. Those acupoints. Perhaps you might observe some pattern or pathology amongst my personal favorites. Large intestine 4, large intestine 11, liver 3, spleen 6 and 9, do 20, and yin time. And last but not least, for all the massage therapists out there in the audience that were on the receiving end of an elbow, at the same time uncomfortable yet strangely satisfying, that elbow plunging into the buttock. Yes, you know it very well, that infamous and famous gallbladder 30. And where are we now? Our era of amazing potential. We entered the future of the healing arts and medicine at an amazing time. There's explosive interest and unprecedented popular confidence in integrating Eastern and Western healing, and an ever-increasing openness and acceptance of our methodologies. Client demographics, a vast aging baby boomer population who need us and want our skills. People who are willing and anxious to participate in their own healing and medical choices, rather than depend exclusively on traditional medical doctors. And let's never forget the greater spirit at large, always with us. Integrating the worlds of massage therapy and acupuncture, our unique dreams will intersect, combine, and what will be created will be new methods and new new opportunities for health and healing. At one time, not so far back, our dreams seemed intangible, but here we are. Our dreams have become physical realities. The next step is to embrace risk, which should come as no surprise or challenge, seeing as you have all taken risks and done very, very well. So please remember to consider your dream and dare to dream big for yourself, for me, for us, and for the world.